Hey, what's up? I'm out here in my C4 1996 Corvette convertible collector's edition. As everybody knows, a lot of us love the Corvette. We love the owning a piece of American history. We just love the fact that, the truth of the matter is these cars are fun and they get busy. But the one, if you study the history of the Corvette, you probably already know that one of the major hurdles and one of the major challenges that Corvette has had down through the years. It was interior stuff at one time, uh, and now they've addressed a lot of those issues. But my car's a 1996, so when I first got this car, the big issue I had was the radio. It had a Bose system, old Bose in it. Um, it sounded terrible, partly because I think the speakers are placed in weird positions in the car. You know, actually the speakers are down near your ankles, and in the front the tweeters are not at eye level or ear level rather. So it just presented a lot of challenges for me. In the rear we had these I think the 6.5 inch speakers that really didn't have any bottom to them. And also on the door panels, I think they were five, no, actually 4.5 mid-range, and then a small tweeter. So, and then the radio, it was a cassette deck. So, needless to say, the first thing I did was replace that. And I replaced it with a Pioneer head, which made the car really feel a little more up to date. But and then I did the speakers, but I didn't add amplifiers and everything. Uh, so what happened then was the radio still didn't sound the best, but it was better than it was originally. So a year passed, and I'm still struggling with this radio and wanting it to sound better. So you can see here. I don't know if I can switch this. No, I won't be able to switch it. But what I do is I'll do this little talk, and then I'll do the tour. So, yeah, so basically, I changed the head unit to a Pioneer head. It's a great unit. It actually works really well. It's got Bluetooth. I think it's got XM radio. It can do Spotify and some other things. So basically, it's a great head unit. Uh, but again, back to the speakers, because I didn't do amplifiers and everything. Um, I still had some challenges. So what I'm about to do, I decided I was going to update the the stereo system in here. And actually, the beauty of it is, I actually had some amplifiers. I had some kicker amps from that came out of a vehicle that I had that my son had totaled a while back. They were just sitting on the shelf in the garage. So I'm gonna be using those amplifiers. I think I have a sub speaker that's an 8 inch, which I know everybody right now, the Corvette owners are like, okay, so how are you gonna fit an 8 inch sub into a convertible Corvette, 1996 C4 Corvette? Well, that's what I'm gonna share with you guys as I go through this modification. Uh, but I'll tell you what I decided. I'm gonna use that 8 inch sub. We have a 350 watt amp, we have a 300 watt amp, and a 200 watt amp. So I think I'm going to be using the 350 watt amp to power everything in the front, and then I'm going to use the 300 watt amp to just push these subs in the back. I'm hoping that will work out. I'm debating on now if I was going to buy a more powerful amp for the back, but I also don't want to blow the 8 inch speakers. But I just wanted to jump out here and do this because I know it's going to happen. I think I went through a fuel pump change not long ago, and I was like, man, I should have probably recorded it. It probably would have helped somebody. So I'm getting ready to do this modification. I'm going to pull these speakers out of here, and it's going to be I'm sure it'll be a little challenging because there's really nowhere in the convertible for amplifiers to go. So I'm going to be sacrificing some storage space, as well as I'm probably going to be putting something in front of the subs, but you'll see it as we move forward. So let's go get them. Okay, y'all, we sitting in the vet. Get ready to give y'all a taste of what it sounds like. It's the original track by my son. Goes by the tagline, beats by 3RD, which is third. So this is how we sounding right now. Keeping in mind that if I turn this up too loud, because right now there's no amplifiers in here, that the radio actually would trip out. So here we go. See. Distorted the sound. We're gonna get out with this. Get a little volume here. You hear them, you hear it cutting out, peeking out.